Have you ever wanted to own your own cryptocurrency casino? You might have seen some advertisements on YouTube that sell the software for over $30,000 to $100,000. But for me, that sounds a bit steep. So I've developed an American Roulette cryptocurrency casino package, and I want to share it with you today. The price of this package, let me just get that out of the way so you don't waste your time watching if it's not something you're interested in. Let me go over the price of the package. I think you're gonna really like what I've got going on here. So you want the package? Email me at bettercalldave@email.com and I'll work with you to get this package. And the package is quite simple. You get a zip file. $500 gets you the zip file to the game, and you can do with it what you will. If you want me to install the zip file onto your hosting package and change URL names or something like that, I'll do it for a total of $650. So that will include the zip file and installation. If you want to do custom graphics, so if you want to turn Doge Boy into Tommy Boy or Jimmy Boy or fungame.com, we can do custom graphics for you, and that will cost a total of $800, and that comes with the installation, of course. Now, we do take US dollars and cryptocurrency, preferably in cryptocurrency, but US dollars will work fine. I got Venmo and Cash App and PayPal, all of that wonderful stuff. But if you're interested in this package after you're done seeing how the software works, contact me at bettercalldave@email.com. So, now let's take a look at the software. I'm going to create an account. We'll play the game a little bit. We'll purchase some tokens. We'll lose some tokens. And then we'll take a tour of the back-end admin panel. All right, so let's get into it. We're going to make an account here. And here at the landing page, all you have to do is need an account, sign up. Okay, so you don't want to see that. Okay, let's see. Let's call ourselves Horseman. Our username will be Horseman. I like it. Okay, our email is going to be dogeboy@yandex.com. We'll choose a picture. All right, let's go with this handsome mug. Selected Kyrgyzstan. Give us a password. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. That's a popular one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. 4 digitals. All right. So you need a 4-digit PIN. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that's it. You create account. Sure, save the Horseman there. All right, so now it wants you to verify your email. So I'm going to go to my Yandex here. Verify email. What's it look like? All right. Verify email address. Bang, we're in. Okay, so it brings you to this dashboard once you're in. And the first thing you got to do is add a Doge wallet. You can't really use any of the functionality unless you give yourself a wallet. So I'm going to go to walletgenerator.net and look for Dogecoin. Skip. All right, here's a public address. That's all you need is a public address. Now, The public address is where your winnings will be sent to. So you'll want to use the address that you typically would use off of your cell phone wallet, of course. But since this is just a test account, so you add your Dogecoin address, save changes. All right. Now you'll also see that you have a transaction history here. You can deposit tokens, use those tokens to play free games. These tokens, I apologize. So you get 500 free tokens for the free game, but the 500 tokens reset every time you play. And I'm going to show you how the play for free function works right now. Okay, so now that we have a Dogecoin address, you'll see that you can play for Doge and play for fun. Let's play for fun. I apologize if I have a little bit of rasp in my voice today. I got a infection I can't shake here. Okay, so your minimum outside bid is 2. Your maximum outside bid is 200. So let's test these parameters. Minimum inside bet 5. Maximum inside bet 200. So if I press the 100 coin and let's say I want to split the 19 and the 22, 1, 2, and I try for a third time, no, won't let you because that would violate the maximum inside bet. Now you can still put tokens wherever up to the amount that you have and then press spin. Let's see what happens. Sometimes we get lucky. Not today, though. So I'm out. I'm going to press no. I'm out of chips. Now, this is the play for fun mode. I'm just going to press exit. And then I can go back into the play for fun mode. And you'll see the tokens reset. Now, these parameters can be changed in the admin panel. You can set your game how you want to set it. And you can set it differently for play for fun and the play for actual, I believe. So, play for Doge. You need at least 1 token to access this page. So, if you want to deposit some Doge to get some tokens, you'll see that it shows you your Doge wallet here. And you'll go to deposit tokens. And then you can create packages in the admin panel for the different tokens. These are the packages I created for the zip file. So say I want to deposit 50 Dogecoins. Alright, now I highlighted it and then I just press proceed. And what it'll do, it'll generate a QR code that's requesting 51.5 Dogecoin. And the service that this is using will require a 1% fee for the transaction service. So you got 20 minutes to make your deposit, and in the admin panel you set the address that you want all the cryptocurrency to flow into. Now it'll generate unique addresses accordingly as people are making deposits, but in the end everything funnels into wherever you asked the wherever you asked or inputted your Dogecoin address into in the back end of the admin panel. Pretty basic. I'm not going to deposit anything, but if I did, it would go into one of my cell phone wallets. So I'm going to go back to the dashboard. Now, because your QR code was activated for that, this will say pending. That is how the transactions work. If it was complete, it would say completed, and you can follow the transactions both on the admin panel, and the users can follow their own transactions right here in this transaction history menu. So here in the account settings, I can see my token balance is 0, the rounds played 0, and my token winnings are, of course, 0. And change you can change your Dogecoin address here, but you cannot change your PIN or any of that kind of information. So once that's locked in there, it's for eternity. But you can change your user Doge wallet. You can change new images. And that is a quick overview of the user interface. Okay, I'm going to take you through the back end here. All right, so here's your dashboard. Sorry. You got total users, total transactions, total bets, total bet tokens, total payouts, house profits. And in the last 7 days, you'll see that there was a transaction on the 14th of June, 9 bets, and there was a couple Dogecoins earned. Not for the user, but for the house. So if the user wins, the arrow points down, and I think the profit number is red or something like that. Then this comes up with winnings for the user. Bets of type. So these are the different types of bets that have been played recently. This is the top winners. Then you can go into the details of the bets that were made. You can tell the type of bet, the numbers played. It was 2 days ago. If wow, he had no luck. If it's red, it's a loss. If it's green, it's a win for the user. So users, you'll get a user ID. If they're online, you can see here in this tab, it'll be green. And you can notice that some people just type in whatever they want for the user Doge wallet. So if users are going to play the game and expect to get winnings, they do need to provide an actual Doge wallet. Okay, coming over to this side, you got your profile view. You can flag your user. Let's go into profile view. This guy has an absurd amount of tokens. I could reset him to 0 just like this. Boom. Total rounds played. Total tokens lost. I can gift this individual tokens. You can set these variables here if you're the super admin in the admin panel as well. So let's say I give him 100 tokens. And in the same sense, I can also remove them this way by going negative 100 tokens. The temporary delete will put him inside of a trashed users table. The force delete will permanently remove the character from your tables and you'll never be able to get him back. You can flag or leave him as normal. You can freeze, suspend, or close his account right there. You can create admins for your game. There's two types of admins. You have normal admins and super admins. You can see the different types of transactions going on. There's deposit, there's gifting, there is withdraw as well. And then it just brings you back to the user when you click that. All right, so let me show you the withdraw system. Now the withdraw system is not automatic. What happens is, in order to prevent you from losing your money to hackers, the withdraw system is set to manual. So they'll make a request, you'll get an email saying that user DD here would like to withdraw X amount of tokens, and then you're going to have to do it manually from your wallet. And that way, if somebody does somehow get an advantage over your API or your service here, you can be the gatekeeper to make sure that those transactions aren't withdrawn from a pool. It's pretty common for casinos to hold withdrawals until they manually overlook them. So here you can overlook this withdrawal. You can say rejected, admin note, too bad, so sad. And right here would be where you would get his address to send the Dogecoin to if if you felt like the balance was legitimate. So it is not an automatic withdrawal, but the deposit is automatic. And it's purposely made that way. Tokenomics. So one of the things that you can set here is max gift tokens. You don't want your admins that work for you to be able to just willy-nilly give a lot of tokens away. So that is a feature you can implement. Max withdrawals per day. Minimum amount user must keep. And the withdraw fee Z. So this will calculate how much of a withdraw fee and add that into the email to inform the user how much you are going to be keeping from his Bitcoin transaction when you send it back to him. And that would be some sort of an administrative fee if you want. And you don't have to use it, you can set it to 0. And all these things you can set to 0, but it's nice to have the options, right? Token plans, you can create new token plans as you see fit. Trashed users. So here's one that is in the bin. I'm going to force delete him, and I will never see him again. He's gone. Game dynamics. Okay, so minimum bet maximum bets for the inside and for the outside. So I was wrong. You can't change for both play for fun and the actual, but it will count for both games, however you set these. Deposit address. So this is where your Bitcoin's going to go. So I'm sorry, not Bitcoin, Dogecoin. It's set for Dogecoin. You can set this for Bitcoin. You can set it for multiple different types of cryptos if you want. But the package I'm selling is just for Doge. Of course, if you say you want to make modifications to your package, say you want to add blackjack, you want to add poker, you want to race turtles, you want to have slot machines, we can do all that, and we can have all sorts of cryptocurrencies, and we can set it up in different methodologies. If you're going to run a full node or something, we can get it hooked up to your node. But this is just a quick way to get you started in the industry. I like roulette. Roulette's my favorite game in the casino, so I'm like, hey, let's just do a small roulette package, and if people want to build onto it and want to hire us on for more services, we'd be more than willing to take you on as a client. Okay, we got an about page. So this is where you would type in your about information, your terms page. This is where you would type in your terms. So if you got changes that are happening frequently, it's nice to have that stuff right in the admin panel. Then your admin guidelines. This just goes through all the stuff I showed you. Gives you directions on what's going on, and maybe it'll give you some like a glossary of terms, and shows you the math to the bets and all that wonderful stuff. Now, the game is not rigged. It is not going to be tipped in the favor of the house. I don't sell a package like that, and I wouldn't do that just because it's not the right thing to do. So if you're asking for modified games, please don't even bother. I'm not going to service that kind of a request. But here it is. That's the package. And the zip file again is 500 bucks. And then you can do it yourself, install it yourself or whatnot. Full modification of graphics, 800 bucks plus install. It's a pretty good deal, and I would love to have customers tell me that they want to add blackjack and roulette, European roulette, or some slot machines, craps tables. We can do it all, and I'm more than willing to do it. But that is the basic $500 roulette cryptocurrency casino package that I'm selling here to you through communication by email. If you're interested, again, contact Better Call Dave at email.com. Let me bring that address up, shall we? Advertisement here. Boom. So again, contact me, bettercalldave at email.com. I will make you a cryptocurrency casino a lot more affordable than the other guy. And uh, again, we don't just do cryptocurrency casinos. Better Call Dave. We can do websites of all sorts. We can do applications. We can do social media sites. And we do it at pretty decent prices. Now, my programmers and myself, we love cryptocurrency. So in this industry, payment is preferred by cryptocurrency, and I'll definitely even give you a better price for larger projects if you're paying in cryptocurrency. With that, I hope you want to buy the product, and I'll hopefully be reading your email soon. Thank you.